From Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now at the plate is Jazz Chisholm, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch of the AB now. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Carrasco has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high threes. Bases are empty, one man out. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Three and one to the Marlins left fielder.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in next, Jesus Sanchez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. McNeil is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
That's it. The first baseman, Lewin Diaz.
So now here is Lewin Diaz looking to put them ahead early with this at bat. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with the 2-1. Diaz over at second. Brinson at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Edward Cabrera gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in is Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. The 1-0. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
One out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 29 homers and 71 runs batted in. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to bat, Sandy León. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy León. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Magneuris Sierra, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in next, Miguel Rojas. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now
a curveball misses inside. And it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white and every day.
Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
The right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Here's Javier Baez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Edward Cabrera, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Cabrera.
He's set, and the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Next to stand in is Jazz Chisholm. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And now the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 1, Diaz.
Next to hit is Isan Diaz. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. J.D. Davis the next at bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Patrick Mazeika. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Carlos.
Into the box, Carlos Carrasco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. all set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lewis Brinson.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's
Good
okay.
take there to lay off the high fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ball, one
Counts
strike.
even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Ground ball left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling
The
now.
right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
To the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Ball,
Well
that's up
above
there.
the letters with the fastball that time. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Brinson on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over,
He's safe.
runners back. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. At the plate, Lewin Diaz.
Ball,
As
that's
the first
inside.
pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here comes the 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back standing. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Davis has got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. Marlins lead 1. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, Jonathan VR. First delivery to him. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 to count. A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ball to strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball just missed above the zone.
2 balls, no strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Brinson, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Long throw to third. And he's safe. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. Lifted the other way out to left center. Sierra's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Next for the Mets, Javier Baez. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Fouled off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the AB on its way. Magneuris Sierra is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Next up is Miguel Rojas. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now the first pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Ball 2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs pull. The 3-2 pitch.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 37, Edward Cabrera.
And now in the box, Edward Cabrera. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
First pitch on the way.
No, that's
And a
bad.
fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And here's a
2-0.
fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
That's in time.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Mets right now would take a leadoff guy on any way they could get it.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey!
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Three and 1. Here it is. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next to the bat, the third baseman, Swayze.
Next to dig in, J.D. Davis. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled the ball 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's one down now. Now to the plate, here is Patrick Mazeika, grounded out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question. And yes, he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Vero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Carlos Carrasco shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Diaz is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he has to dive at him with the baseball, but he makes the play to end the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. A ballman, 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Back goes McNeil, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
In now, Isan Diaz. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on at first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Lewis Brinson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. That's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss it.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes
1 ball,
now.
2 strikes.
Brinson stands at first with 1 out. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lewin Diaz.
Up next from Miami, Lewin Diaz. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Ready with the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2. Line, but speared on a hop. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Mets 2 and the Marlins 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Brinson, 1 away. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Next up, Brandon Nimmo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece
The
of
first
hit.
baseman,
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. One and 0. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the pitch. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. One and 2, here it comes.
That's in. Ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Trevor May answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Standing in now, Magneuris Sierra. And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, the shortstop.
Ready now is Miguel Rojas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here's the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez. A bare hand for 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Mets took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Carlos Carrasco gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Edward Cabrera pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.